Hello, welcome back to the morning Baduan Jin, the Eight Silken Changes Qi Gong with the Levi Tai Chi School and myself, Lao Shi Paul Nettles. It is Wednesday the 24th of June. I think that puts us at the 3-month mark roughly for the lockdown and for the videos. So happy anniversary for 3 months if you've been with us since the beginning. Good to have you with me. Good to have you with me if you're starting today. As you see, I'm back in the front porch. We got more rain yesterday, so my front yard is again a swamp-like. So I won't be out in the yard this morning without, won't be sinking this morning in the yard. Back on the porch again. I am feeling, to stay with the theme of swamps, a little froggy this morning. I was looking at Facebook, as I usually do, which I probably shouldn't early in the morning, but I was looking at Facebook, and a good friend of mine, a very dedicated friend of mine, is a firm believer in health and physical fitness, but he takes a very different route than I and the people I teach do. Y'all have probably heard me kind of offhandedly pick on CrossFitters, and he's one of those people. And let me state right up front that I'm not knocking CrossFit. I'm really not. It's all spokes to the same hub. It's just not my spoke by any stretch. The thing that kind of got me going this morning was a friend had posted on his wall on Facebook about I forget the exact wording, but it was along the same lines as that hoary old, age-old, no pain, no gain motto. And I have such problems with that. I truly do. The implication in this little meme or whatever was shared was that there was no discipline without pain. And that got under my skin pretty badly. Discipline and pain are two different things unless you're a practitioner of a very specific set of sexual skills. Discipline can be anything. Discipline can be making yourself get up every morning at 7:30 instead of 8. Discipline can be, having yourself do the postures every day or once a week. Discipline can be not wearing a certain color on a certain day. Discipline is simply a mindful control that we apply to ourselves for whatever reason we see fit. Discipline does not mean hurting yourself physically or mentally. And what we're doing here is discipline. Don't make any mistake about that. This is discipline. You are holding yourself accountable to yourself to be more fit, to be more mentally spry and more mentally calm. Patty, you are right. To each their own, and I'm not dismissing the discipline that my friend experiences and forces on himself. It obviously motivates him, but my issue is the idea that pain equals discipline, or that discipline equals pain. We don't experience pain in this class. If you are, there's something horribly, horribly wrong. I have almost always, especially in the personal classes and in the museum classes, said work to your comfort level. We're not approaching pain. We're not approaching the point where we are pushing ourselves to an extreme. I don't want you doing that. You should never be doing that in this class. If you are, then you might want a different class. This is not about pain. This is a gentle discipline, nonetheless effective. I can assure you of that. If you've been at this for a while, you can see the effects. You can feel the effects. You are living the effects of this gentle discipline. My other concern, since I'm on a roll this morning, bashing the no pain, no gain thing, what happens when you get old? What happens when you're in your 80s and you can't roll tractor tires over, when you can't run, 30 miles through mud and brambles? And think about long term. What we are doing here with Qigong, with our practice, with Tai Chi for that matter, is a lifetime ambition. This is a lifetime pursuit. This is a journey. This is not something you do for a while and then stop. If you've ever known anyone who has pursued fitness as a lifestyle, especially people doing bodybuilding, when injury or either physical deficit occurs and they're forced to stop, that muscle mass turns very quickly to fat, which is not helpful for the body. And then you have a long, hard road of getting rid of that fat. When you pursue an exercise system that glorifies pain, you're going to hurt yourself. There's no getting around that. You're going to hurt yourself. That mindset is not very healthy, it seems. Whereas when you pursue a system that is not pain-oriented, but is simply longevity-oriented, it's something you can do until your last days if you care to, if you're physically able to, I just think that's a better arrangement. I think that's a better system entirely. Anything that is slow and careful seems to me to be a better bet. And yes, I have hurt myself doing Qigong. I've hurt myself pushing myself to a point of pain. Early in my career in this system, I was certain that I needed to keep pushing hard. I had to keep really pushing hard to get gains. I was looking for those big physical gains and ignoring to some extent the mental side of this, and ignoring the fact that I would gain regardless of how hard I pushed. And I tore my meniscus in my knee. That's some of the cartilage that keeps your knee in place and keeps some cushion between the bones. And the recovery was about 3 months, and I was miserable. It was intensely painful, of course. The orthoscopic surgery was very rough. Recovery-wise, the surgery was easy. I didn't do anything. Just laid there. But the recovery was difficult and set me back quite a bit. But it made me realize something. You don't need to hurt to advance. You don't need to hurt to advance. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. I've been preaching enough. That's my personal whipping horse right there. No pain, no gain. Foolishness. All right, let's begin our Baduan Jin with the first Sao, shall we? To your comfort level. Lifting the heavens. changes backwards. Breathe out. Draw bow, shoot arrow. stars fall to earth. Breathe in. Lion wags tail. heavens and earth and separate heavens and earth. Breathe in. Qi sits on throne. and stamp the earth. I don't know about you, but that didn't feel like discipline. That didn't feel like pain. That felt like enjoyment. That felt like growth. That felt calm. That felt comforting. Don't be ashamed of your choices, and don't buy into the BS. There's always another narrative that someone's going to try to sell you, including me, for your own good, which is what they say too, I'm sure. Find what you enjoy, stick with it, make sure it's a long-term viable thing. Alright, it is hump day for those of us at work, those of us who are working, those of us who are not working. It's just a Wednesday. But either way, I want you to make the best of it. I want you to take this energy and go out and do something interesting, informative, helpful, healthful, productive, intriguing, mind expanding, whatever you want to do with it. You have earned it. It is yours to work with as you will. I hope you enjoy it. I am sincerely thankful for you for joining me, for joining me. Thankful for you. I'm thankful for you as well for joining me today and every day, or the days you can join me. Let's see, the usual stuff, of course. Qi Gong begins Saturday morning again in person in the museum, 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are going to continue doing this as long as I can. I am still unemployed, so my time is yours right now. The levytaichi.com webpage is up. Videos are there. If you missed them on here, you don't want to use your data, don't like Facebook, they're on YouTube and they're linked on the levytaichi.com webpage. Point some friends there if you want to. And as always, please remain safe. I saw this morning the governor is actually considering rolling us back to phase 1. People are not being careful out there, so you must be careful. Nobody else will. Be well, remain well, and I will see you tomorrow morning.